Welcome to North Carolina Wine TV. I'm your co-host Kip Bodner.
And I'm your other co-host Jeff Cohen, and we're here drinking North Carolina wine.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
It's Tuesday again. Again, these Tuesdays just keep coming.
They fly by, I tell you what.
Every week, another Tuesday.
But remember, if you have never watched North Carolina Wine TV before, Jeff and I, we drink wine made in North Carolina, we videotape it, and we put it on the interwebs.
And we tell you what we thought.
That's the nuts and bolts of this show.
And are we honest about what we think?
100 bazillion%.
Okay.
100 bazillion%
and
honest about what we think.
And actually, because we're videotaping it, if you don't believe the words coming out of our mouths, check the glasses and check our facial expressions, because those might be clues to whether we're telling the truth or not.
We're on it. We are on it. We're telling you what wine tastes like, and if it's any good, how much it costs, what the heck it is. And we're having fun doing it. Check us out, Facebook, Twitter. You can email us at contact@northcarolinawine.tv. If you want a note, it'll go to Jeff and I both. We'll get back to you real quick like. We appreciate everybody watching the show. We appreciate the comments we've been getting. Please keep those up. Let's get on to the wine, Jeff.
Yeah, how about some wine?
Wine from the U.S.'s largest winery, right?
No, the
most visited winery.
Most
visited winery.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Most visited winery in the U.S. Biltmore Estate.
Yes.
Which is part of the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. And we're having today their Cardinal's Crest, which is a red blend, an American red blend.
Yes.
So this wine was made in North Carolina, but the grapes weren't grown in North Carolina, as the case with many of the Biltmore wines.
Right. We actually, the only thing we know about the grapes in this bottle of wine are they were grown somewhere in the U.S.
In the U.S. It could have been in Fargo. Could have been in Minneapolis. We don't know.
Could have been Guam. That's a U.S. territory.
It's true.
Don't know.
It could have been any of those places.
Yeah.
But we know they made a red wine blend. It doesn't say on the label what. I'm not sure the price point on this actually, because this is a gift from my grandma. Grammy hooked this up. A gift she went to Biltmore. This is actually from Biltmore Estate. So
this is full disclosure.
This is full disclosure. So my grandma hooked this up. I'll look up the price later. I'll put it below this video. But so grandma hooked this up. Very sweet of her. She rocks. She's the best ever. And on with the wine.
Yeah. In our stemless
wine glasses. Don't these fun? Don't you just feel like in the wintertime when it's cold, don't you want to curl up and with a stemless wine glass every once in a while? It kind of looks regal, doesn't it? Like when you're like, it's like a brandy sipper for the people who don't drink brandy. Because who really drinks brandy in a brandy sipper? I don't know. Say people who wear smoking jackets. All right.
And don't smoke.
And don't smoke, exactly. Carry a fake pipe around. Okay.
They also wear glasses without lenses. Be careful of those people.
They are suspect.
Yeah.
All right. So, Cardinal's Crest.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means. I assume it has something to do with the estate itself.
Yeah.
We'll look that up and try to put that below.
Savor the heritage of Biltmore wines, inspired by a legacy of taste and style. Oh, it says right here, named for a ceremonial wall hanging found in Biltmore's collection.
There you go. Very cool.
Yeah.
So
it's an easy to drink fruity wine.
Fruity wine. So what's it smell like? To me, this smells like some cherry.
Yeah.
With a load of black licorice on top.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that.
And a little herbaceousness.
Okay.
A little thyme, eucalyptus, some herbs.
And is that
woodsy herbsiness?
Is that giving you some clue as to what grapes are in here? Because I know you're a big fan of.
I don't know.
Guess the grape in the mystery blend.
I do love Guess the Grape in the Mystery Blend.
Well, that needs a better name.
It's a quality wine nerd game. I know. I don't know what this is. There's also some Band-Aid smell rocking on this pretty hard.
Some Band-Aid.
You know what? You smelled what a Band-Aid smells like when you first opened it. There's a little bit of that action happening here. Did you get the Band-Aid?
No. I'm not finding Band-Aid.
Give it another swirl. On the back end of the nose, there's some Band-Aid action.
Okay, well, I'll keep my nose out for the Band-Aid.
All right, let's try it. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's try it.
I would say this is predominantly Sangiovese.
Okay.
After trying it, it's my guess. An Italian grape varietal. It tastes like an Italian red wine to me.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Good body.
Mm-hmm.
Good structure. Like most of the Biltmore wines, they're well made. That we've had so far, whether we've liked them or not, they've been well made. They've been something you can appreciate. What are you getting on this?
Well, it's certainly a little drier than I was expecting.
It is. It's pretty dry on the dry scale.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's some good stuff happening here too.
Mm-hmm.
A distinct blackberry jam happening on this. If you like blackberry jam, a dark, rich jam, that is kind of the initial flavor going into the mid palate of this wine is blackberry jam. Do you agree or disagree? I get blackberry jam.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little cedar. Get a little like currant raisin kind of action happening here. What are you getting?
I'm fighting my way through all the dryness. It's so dry in the front, and in fact, I wouldn't even describe it as having a clean finish. It has a disappearing finish.
It's a dry wine.
So it's a total front of your mouth wine.
It is, and there's a lot of acidity in this wine too. I mean, after the finish is gone, your tongue, you know how it kind of feels like, you know what peroxide feels like, kind of bubbly. It's kind of what your tongue feels like. This wine, for being a non-vintage wine, this could sit down for a little while. Like, it could rest for like a year or so and kind of mellow out. Mm-hmm. It seems like this particular bottle, probably too, because my gram hooked it up, and this is from Biltmore.
Right. It
was probably a very recently bottle of wine. It's still very tight.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a complete read of what this is going to taste like, 6 months, a year from now, when a lot of it's probably getting distributed and shipped around. So, being said, it's good wine. There's some black pepper, some blackberry jam, good complexity.
Yeah.
You do gotta like dry wine. If you don't like dry wine, move on, see something else. Overall, good effort though. Definitely something I enjoy drinking. Mm-hmm. Definitely something that to take to a party. Please a crowd. Go really well with any type of grilled meat, heavy dishes. That would cut the dryness. Some fat would cut the dryness. This would be really great with that. Burger, some lamb, pork chops, anything like that would rock. What do you stand from a rating standpoint?
Where do I stand from a rating standpoint?
Solid effort here. I like the blackberry jam. Is where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
It's nice.
How about you tell me where you stand?
I'm about a 3.
Yeah. I think I probably am too. They describe it as an easy to drink fruity wine, and
I don't think this is I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with either of those.
I think this is a food wine.
Yeah,
that's my caveat. This is definitely a good wine on its own. 3 bottle of wine, I think, on its own.
I think so. Yeah,
but
I agree with that.
It's possibly a 4.5 bottle wine with the right food.
Mm-hmm.
This needs food more than a lot of the wines we've had before.
Right, and I think that's a good thing to remember. If you try a wine and it's too dry for you, very often food helps that.
It does.
Helps sort of bring down the dryness, bring up some of the flavors.
And this does a good. This is definitely a good use case for that. Yep. So if you're looking to try this,
he's a marketer. Don't mistake him for a wine guy.
Have it with dinner. If you're gonna have this, we're gonna rate it a 3.
Yeah,
we've agreed on. Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next time.
Here's to the Old North State.
No clink with the stem.